Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Bruce Sharpe, the founder and CEO of Singular Hearing. Thanks for joining us, Bruce.
Great to be here.
And you're showing something pretty cool off at CES. Give us a little bit of an overview. This is an app, not a piece of hardware, right?
That's right. It's what we would call a hearing assistive app. And the idea is, it's called HeardThat. The idea of it is to help people hear better in noisy places, coffee shops, restaurants, that kind of thing, where lots of people have a challenge carrying on a conversation with all that noise around them. But we're particularly focused on people with hearing loss because for them, it's an almost impossible situation. And we really wanted to come up with a solution that would help them out.
So step us through how the app will be used. This is going to be out within a couple of months and available on iOS or Android.
Sure, it'll be available on both iOS and Android. And as you say, we'll be starting our public beta testing fairly shortly after the CES show, and then we'll be going to market later this year. The general idea is that, say you're going to a coffee shop with a friend, and you sit down at your table, you take out your phone, you start up our app, you just lay your phone on the table in front of you, and it listens to the surrounding noisy sound and to what your friend is saying, and it uses some sophisticated machine learning algorithms right on the phone to tease apart what is noise and what is speech in all that sound, gets rid of the noise, and then delivers just the speech to your ears. It can get to your ears in any of the ways that you get audio from your phone to your ears. If you do have hearing aids, for example, and you have Bluetooth streaming, you can use that, or any of the usual earbuds or headphones or anything like that.
So what's going on with the app? How is it doing this?
It's doing something that's quite different from other apps that work with speech and sound. It's using machine learning algorithms, which is a flavor of artificial intelligence. And the way that we get this app to work is we have this big neural network, and we give it thousands of hours of training examples. Here's examples of noisy speech, and here's examples of clean speech. And the neural network learns from that how to get rid of the noise and just leave the speech. So once that's trained in our labs, we take the result of that and put that on the phones. And when it gets examples of noisy speech that it's hearing in your coffee shop restaurant situation, it knows how to take it apart and leave the noise behind and to give you just the speech.
Is that everything being done locally on the phone, or is it going out to the cloud as it's listening, so to speak?
Right. It's all happening locally on the phone. So you don't need an internet connection, and there's no question of privacy concerns or anything like that. It's all right there on the phone.
Can you give us an idea about what the pricing might be on this when you do have it available?
We haven't announced pricing yet, but the idea is it will be a subscription model, which means you pay a little bit per month or per year, depending on how you want to do that. And there'll also be a free trial period, so people can try it out before they commit to spending any money. As I say, we haven't announced pricing, but we do want to make it affordable for everyone. We really want to solve this problem of speech and noise, in particular for the hearing loss community, and we want to make sure that everyone can get access to it.
Well, there are a lot of hearing assistant devices, a lot of new ones being shown at the Consumer Electronics Show. So what are the advantages you feel you have with this? A lot of people are reluctant to wear something extra. I guess that's one advantage.
That is one advantage, and we really didn't want to make another device for a couple of reasons. One is that means somebody has to buy another device, whereas a phone is something that most people already have and they carry it with them all the time, so that's very convenient. But the thing about devices, they have a place for various uses, but they tend to be small, very compact, and that's wearable, for example. The problem with those is they just don't have enough processing power to run the kind of algorithms that we've developed. The idea of getting rid of noise and separating it from speech, it's a very hard problem. Even if you've got a great big computer available to you, the machine learning algorithms are doing an excellent job, but they need a lot of processing power to run, and you can't get that in a device. So it turns out that smartphones are little supercomputers that we carry around with us, and they do have enough power to do it and do it quite well. So that's why we focused on the software side of things and to use a platform to deliver a solution that people already have.
So where's the best place for people to go for more information and take a look at the video you've got online?
Yeah, so there's our website is HeardThatApp.com, and there's a bit of information there. We'll be adding more once we get back from the CES show here. And there's also a place there right on the homepage where you can sign up to get on our mailing list. And if you do that, you'll be informed of new events as things become available. You can also indicate if you'd like to be a beta tester for the product, and then we'll get back in touch with you shortly to let you know how to do that.
Once again, that's HeardThatApp.com. Bruce Sharpe, thanks for taking the time with us.
It was great talking to you.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C-Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.